Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about trend hoppers. Now, what are trend hoppers? You may ask. There are people who just jump onto trends after trends after trends. There could be cults, as an example, other shit, as like it could be anything. You could see like memes and shit. And they usually, and most trend hoppers, usually like kill off memes. Like they'll be, oh, because this one person says they don't like it, that means we should not all like it. Like because they think they're different, so they trend hop by hating on it, which I don't understand why. You trend hop because you don't like it because someone else said so. You don't need to listen to what that person says. I know you definitely like that meme, but you're just hopping on it so you don't look like someone else. Like, people wonder why memes die faster. Now, I understand, like, some people will be like, oh, some memes are corny. Like, yeah, sure, some memes are actually corny and they should actually be dead. Like, an example, the fucking blue, like, the purple. I consider it as a trend, but also a cult, because they also showed signs of it, and I'll tell you why later on. But trend hoppers just like to hop on trends after trends and not even know. They claim to know, but they actually don't. Like, I could, like, I'm going to do, like, a random show. My Hero Academia. Let's say that becomes a huge me. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen. I actually love the show, but in reality, they're acting like they hate it in 2020. Like, I'm one of those victims. Well, I don't say those, but I don't like I didn't like the show in 2020 because of its fandom until I actually decided to watch it, and it was good. Actually, not gonna lie, but um. Now on to the one I said about the purple thing. And I have a lot of things to say about the purple PFP and the green PFP, wherever the fuck. There's too many shit on TikTok. I don't fucking know. If you don't know what the purple PFP shit is, you're lucky. You're lucky. You're actually safe. You wasn't harassed by people saying you should be this. You should have that PFP as your to support this cause. Like, they keep changing it up. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. They do change it up. I'm not lying. They change up the story about which part it is. It was about South Africa and people in South Africa, about women, or the entire continent of Africa about women getting, SA and her raped. If you want to spread awareness, do not make an entire trend about it, or make your PFP. Like, you're also showing like signs of a cult, because I've seen a video about like a girl like showing like, yes, girls have purple PFPs, and they're like, I'm like, what? That's literally a cult. You're literally mass following each other with purple PFPs, and you're unfollowing people who don't have purple PFPs, which is also crazy, which is also a sign of a fucking cult. And you know why I know it's a fucking cult? Because I was in one in 2021 or 2020 with the hamster cult. If you remember the hamster cult, you know balls, because you know what happened in that era of hamster cult. If you don't know what the hamster cult did and how it died, I'll make a whole separate video later, probably next week or so, about how each cult died. Well, no, actually, fuck it. I'll tell you how each cult died. The hamster cult died because they made someone kill themselves on live on TikTok with a hanger. And I left it immediately after I heard it. Then there was the Ghostface cult. If you know that shit, you know that. And they died with because they said, oh, we're better than God and shit. So Christianity killed it. So nothing special. It was going to die in the first place, so who the fuck cares? They probably just wanted an excuse to leave out of it because they don't want that PFP. Because each cult, I'm going to say this, each cult always have something with following. When you join a cult, they will always mass follow you. They always promise that. And that's what would happen. That's the same situation with Green cult, the Green cult, the Green PFP cult, and it's about like men's mental health and cancer shit, which makes no sense because there's literally no Shave November. Like if you want to show part men's mental health and cancer shit, do No Shave November. That's literally the point of it. That makes no fucking sense. But there's was the fuck ass minion cult. Now I'm gonna say this: a lot of cults, like a lot of old cults, like small cults I've seen, never had famous people, but the hamster cult did. They have like a famous creator in their side. A lot of people joined it at the time. There was like some in the that Ghostface cult, but there was also a lot of people in a lot of famous people in the Minions cult. They died out because the trend died out, so that was bound to fall. But most of them fell anyways because under a week people got tired of it because it was like cool cult. But a lot of times I've seen like cults become very popular and then fall off because either they say like, oh, we're better than God, or what the hamster cult did, make someone kill himself. Which is I'm not saying anything, but both in green cults, purple cult, show the similar signs of the hamster cult. Now I'm not pointing anything, I'm just saying they both show similarities to the hamster cult. They both do. I'm not lying. Let me flip this around. I'm not lying. They do show signs about what the hamster cult. Because oh shit, maybe I should not have done that. Okay, that fell. Yeah, I should actually kept it. I was trying to fix it. I shouldn't have done that. But anyways, back to what I was saying. They were showing signs of it because they would send death threats to people who weren't in the purple PFP, and the green PFP, and they always attack each other, but they always attack people without PFPs. I don't have a purple PFP, and I support the movement, but don't make an entire trend or make a cult about it. Do like something else to spread awareness. Make a movement. Protest. Sorry about that. Somehow my server's got full. But anyways, don't make your PFP purple. Okay? I kind of calmed down. I was about to crash out. But I'm going to also call out some creators who are also in the purple PFP trend or the cult. You're doing it for followers as well. I'm calling for you to send them. I'm upset about you. I liked you until you started making shit like points, like, about other people. Like, sure, Gerber, but like every other shit you said, like, the arguments are like not good. Like, they're easily debatable against you. And I'm like upset you're actually doing a purple BFP because it looks like you're doing it for like following. Because these people will mass follow you if you have purple PFP, and that is a sign of a uh you know cult on TikTok, like TikTok cults basically. And I'm kind of disappointed in a lot of you creators who have that because you look like you want followers. Like, I don't understand why you have. Like, I don't understand what's the point of getting followers. Like, it's TikTok. Like, I get you get money off of it, but you don't make a lot. I would say YouTube is way better than that. Like, what? You're based off of TikTok following. Huh? You know, like, there's, like, YouTube is a better option for this, right? Like, YouTube, you make more money than TikTok's shit. You make, like, because the money you make off of TikTok is based off of Chinese money. So, how much views you get is basically, like, on TikTok is, like, what, like, $2 on TikTok. That's enough for you to buy, like, I don't fucking know, a snack at Target or at a gas station, whatever the fuck. And I don't understand. I don't know why you do, like, you are at like a place, or like you're basically doing it based on following, and so you can make more money off of TikTok. Like TikTok following is kind of useless because you don't get the notification from the creator when you post. Like, I get you follow them, but whoever goes on their following shit feed? No one. I only check it to remove that red dot, and I just scroll back on my For You page. I never check my following. Sure, I do get the people who I follow on my For You page, but I will never actually check on their profile to see what's up. The only person I would actually check was Dalen Page, and that's it. There was times I would actually check Joe Bartolozzi, but that's it. I would never check on another person unless I actually really like the creator on my TikTok. And that's what was TikTok like years ago. You like need a good audience to be able to have, like, to get them back onto your feed or whoever. Like, I don't understand why creators still like the following bait shit, like join cults again because they just want following. Like, I understand why you want following because you want to live life and make money. That's what everyone does. That's what I want to do as well. But you also want to be honest to your fans. Like, I just admitted what I want. At least I'm honest about it. And I was honest about my past. But you guys are never honest on TikTok. You always use the same stories. It's like those Roblox rants on TikTok or YouTube Shorts. You use the same rants. Stop using the same shit over and over. Shut the fuck up. I don't fucking care. I already know the drama. I don't care. I already seen it. I like the shit, but stop doing the same shit. If someone else does it, don't trend hop it. I understand, but bro, I don't give a fuck about it anymore. I already seen it over and over and over again. Shut up! You guys never do originality. Originality is fucking dead. Holy shit. I'm tired of it. I understand why you want to do the same shit over and over and do the same content as someone else. Because you get views because it's popular. But I don't care about your fucking school day or about your fucking life. I don't care. Let me see originality. Do your own shit. Report on other dramas. Don't do the same drama. You're not drama anymore. You're not doing that shit anymore. I don't fucking care. Shut up. My fucking god. I don't fucking know, really. I I I it's just like people just don't understand the stuff about trends or how to like not trend hop it. Like, I understand why to trend hop it because you gain following, but following does nothing really. Do that on YouTube Shorts or other platforms that are following is actually really useful, like Instagram. Like TikTok isn't that anymore, but YouTube Shorts is that. You guys like to serve drama for no reason. You guys like to fight because and send death threats because you have nothing in your life. You guys are too unemployed to do anything. Now I am also unemployed, but I know to not join a cult or a stupid thing about a stupid PFP shit. But I understand the awareness, but don't make it a trend. I don't think people who are victims or I already talked this on TikTok, but people who are victims, I know you don't want to hear. People who are victims, they don't want to hear about. They don't want to be reminded about their whole trauma. And if you are a victim with a PFP, like say, oh, I'm a victim and I'm supporting it, you're definitely not. I do not believe you, because most victims do not want to remember about their rape or SA. I know that because I know some actual victims. So please don't make a trend about this whole purple PFP or green PFPs. I'm just upset right now. But anyways, I guess that's all I have to say. And goodbye.